2016 was an incredible year for the Carplifers Samir and Claire, seeing a number of large fish caught from multiple venues across Europe. Continuing our adventure, it was decided we would revisit a barrage we had fished the year before. Hoping to build on the success and knowledge from the previous year's trip, a date was put in the diary. Welcome to the Carplifer road trip.
Here we are, we're in France, and halfway through our trip down to the Pyrenees. We stopped off for just one night on a small canal that we found along the way. Found a couple of spots in the edge, flicked out a couple of PVA bags, and fingers crossed.
With the alarms remaining silent, it was a speedy pack up and back on the road. On arrival at the lake, we was greeted by obstacles that were rapidly dispatched by myself and Claire. What are you saying then, baby? You ready?
Get the dogs and let's go.
Let's do this. Moments after leaving, a catastrophic failure of our petrol outboard left our options severely limited. But lucky for us, we found a small group of fish, no less than 150 metres from the slipway. And who would have thought, just hours after getting our rods out, we'd be into our first Pyrenees carp.
What you got there, Mary?
An absolute banger. It's a big fish there, well over a metre long. We're doing a good mid-40. Big fish, proper buzzing. First night, 50 pound 8 ounces, 24 kilos. Key Quay snowman. Couldn't have asked for more.
Filled with confidence, we set our lines for the evening, only to awake in the morning after a good night's sleep. With no shows or signs of carp, it was clear they had moved on. Discussed over a cup of coffee, it was decided that me and Claire would split up. Claire taking the boat to go and look for carp, while I sat in the bivvy tying rigs and making preparations for any potential move.
Close my eyes and let it all slip away. Let it all slip away. Left me on my own again, and I'm so
Claire spotting a group of fish on the Echo, we was on the move.
And the lady has arrived. A little 2-mile move. I did tell her she would need 2 batteries, but Claire wouldn't listen, being Claire. But who needs batteries and who needs a petrol motor when you have Claire power? Go on, darling.
Another night had passed, and after a good look around in the morning, it was clear the carp had moved again. It became apparent if we didn't fix the petrol motor, this trip was dead in the water, which left us with no option but to try.
Feels too long since you last held me, and I'm so empty without your touch, without your smile. Feels like I'm holding everything together, but inside I'm pulled apart. Inside I'm pulled
With the motor fixed, there was only one thing left to do: find Carp. And it wasn't long before we found exactly that. Taking all of 2 seconds to make up our mind, we was on the move again.
close my eyes and let it all slip away.
Another quiet night see the carp again move to a small bay round the corner. Paranoid about scaring the fish away with the boat, me and Claire set out on foot to navigate our way to the bay where we'd seen the fish, but the carp had already gone.
Can't breathe without love.
Realising the carp had evaded capture again, we decided to scale the cliff behind to capture the amazing views that this barrage had to offer. And what a breathtaking view awaited us. 3 moves and another 3 days before we'd see a carp again. Lucky for us, with 2 nights remaining, we stumbled on a good group of fish with some crackers amongst them, wasting no time at all getting set up. With our never give up and anything is possible attitude, we bedded down for the night with fingers crossed, praying for carp.
We're moving closer, closer. Hearts racing so fast. Never believed this would happen, but the time is here at last. The time is here at last.
Who would have thought it, covered in fish slime, run after run continued from the day into the night.
Here we go again. Goes into the second carp in the morning. She lands this one that brings her up to 4 in 10 hours. Smashing it there, isn't you, sweetheart?
Closer. Hearts racing so fast. We never believed this would happen, but the time is here at last. The time is here at last.
Tying rigs into the night to keep up with the flurry of fish that we were catching. Our last common graced the net at 5 AM in the morning, a prompt wake-up call to get up and get our gear packed. gist to think carp fishing isn't just about wood chip and commercial fisheries. There is a bigger sense of freedom out there. You just have to go looking.